It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Tuesday, the 30th of August. I'm Michael Groff. The major weather headline for the rest of the week will be the heat, temperatures above average. There will be some increase in moisture by late this week and this weekend for some isolated mountain thunderstorms, but it remains unlikely that we will see anything here in the valley. Forecast uncertainty really does start to grow as we head toward Labor Day and through much of next week, although it does appear that some relief from the heat is starting to look likely. All right, let's get into it here. Looking at the almanac from yesterday, 108 degrees was the afternoon high, 89 the morning low, the normal high 104, the normal low 83. And looking outside right now at 11:55 a.m., we've got clear sky across the valley. It is 102 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew point at 58, relative humidity 23%. The winds are calm and the barometer is falling. The weather pattern here across the southwest features high pressure beginning to shift a little bit further to the north, and the flow aloft is back out of the east and northeast, and typically that's not a bad setup for bringing showers and storms off of the mountains into the lower deserts. The problem is we don't really see any storms developing over the mountains. The air mass is too dry, and here over south central Arizona, we also have a capping inversion, and that's just going to put the lid on any storm development for a while. Here's the watch warning map. An excessive heat warning is in effect for the Phoenix area through 8 p.m. tomorrow night. And those warnings actually extend all the way into the weekend for parts of western Arizona, southern California, and up into southern Nevada, including Las Vegas. Also, heat is building further to the north over the Pacific Northwest once again as high pressure continues to strengthen across the western states. Convective outlook for today, we've got a marginal risk of severe storms from Virginia all the way up into parts of Maine. And here's a look at precipitation. This is valid through Tuesday morning of next week. Rain amounts in Phoenix, nothing statewide, a little bit possible to the north of us. And there is some forecast uncertainty that starts to come into the mix by this weekend and especially next week. And we'll outline the details of that and everything else right now as we get to the models. Have a look at it. This is the GFS. It's the 12Z run. This is valid at 5 o'clock this afternoon. High pressure building continuing to strengthen to the north of us, an easterly flow, but not much moisture to work with. So what it means for us down at the surface today, sunny sky for the rest of the afternoon, high temperatures anywhere from 108 to 111, thus that excessive heat warning. Tonight, a few evening clouds, otherwise clear overnight with lows in the 80s, and then tomorrow sunny and continued very warm with highs 105 to 108. On Thursday, we see a cutoff low across New Mexico drifting to the west into northern Mexico. The flow aloft remains out of the east and northeast here. So some isolated showers and thunderstorms will be possible over the higher terrain each afternoon for Thursday and Friday, but they will not make it in here. High temperatures each day under mostly clear sky will be anywhere from 104 to 107. Going into the Labor Day holiday weekend, a small increase in moisture is expected, so shower and storm coverage will become more widely scattered over the higher terrain, and it's not completely out of the question that one or two storms could try to make it into the valley. But at this point, we're going to keep the forecast dry and high temperatures to remain above average. As we go to Labor Day, an inverted trough approaching us from the east, partly cloudy sky here in Phoenix, widely scattered showers and thunderstorms developing over the higher terrain. And once again, it is conceivable that a storm or two could survive into the lower deserts, including Phoenix. We don't have that in the forecast for now, but we might start to introduce some rain chances here, but they would still be pretty minimal, given that it's going to take a while to overcome that capping inversion. And high temperatures should fall off a few more degrees, somewhere around 102 to 106. Okay, now things start to turn a little bit more interesting as we go to a week from today. This is Tuesday, the 6th of September. We've got an anomalous upper ridge over the plain states, very hot temperatures that way. We've got a trough developing just off the Pacific Northwest coast. And way down to the south of us, off of the southern tip of Baja, we've got this guy, the GFS, showing a major tropical system, perhaps a hurricane down there. And I know it's the GFS and it's a week out, but there are increasing signs that we will see more tropical activity down here through the Labor Day holiday weekend and into next week. So we'll have to obviously keep an eye on anything that develops down there and where it goes. And speaking of that, let's go out 10 days. This is Thursday, the 8th of September. Now, that trough is moving into the Pacific Northwest and the Great Basin, and that is pulling our tropical system northward up the Gulf of California. And if this happens to verify, and let me tell you, this is an if, with an asterisk and italicized and underlined. If this happens to verify, that would mean a substantial increase in moisture coming our way and the potential for a return to widespread shower and storm coverage. But yeah, it's 10 days out, tropical system. A lot of moving parts would have to come into play for us to even worry about that scenario. All right, looking at rainfall for Phoenix, this is going out through the 13th of September, and this is coming off of the GFS Ensemble. Every single member indicates some degree of precipitation. That's good news. The mean is up there around a half an inch, and our ensemble guidance does seem to indicate that out there sometime right around or just after Labor Day, things start to get more interesting. So we'll see. And then temperatures off the national blend of models remaining above average for a while, and then a noted dip in afternoon highs way out there toward the end of the period. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. If you enjoy these videos, be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell, leave those comments, questions, and suggestions. Music fans, it is there 24/7, 365 talking about my streaming station called KMGX. We play a ton of music. We have a lot of fun doing that. I say we because it is myself and the Asian sensation, my one and only Michelle, involved in the programming and operation of that station. Do check it out. Plus, you get to hear our voices over there. What could be better? I will leave a link to it in the description. All right, thank you so much for watching. All of your continued support, it is greatly appreciated. You guys be safe, stay cool, stay hydrated out there, and have yourselves a beautiful Tuesday.